Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's Service Manager webinar session. Today, the topic is regarding the discontinue of IE11 support. This is alignment of the Microsoft earlier announcement about IE's life cycle. So next, I will hand over to my colleague Joyce. She will present this topic to you. Should you have any questions, you can input in the question board, and we will take it later. Joyce.
Thank you, Li-Tian. Hi everyone, this is Joyce from Service Manager team. I will introduce the change regarding the discontinue of Internet Explorer support in Service Manager. Here's the agenda. Firstly, I will introduce the background. Secondly, introduce the supported web browsers for current Service Manager release. Thirdly, introduce the migration plan for the impacts of this change. And last, let's do the Q&A. Next, thank you. Over the last year, you may have noticed the Microsoft movement away from Internet Explorer support. The Internet Explorer 11 desktop application will end the support for Windows 10 semi-annual channel starting June 15, 2022. To align with this announcement, Service Manager will discontinue to support Internet Explorer 11 in SM 9.6 and SM 9.70 versions. Microsoft kernel-based Edge, Chrome, and the Firefox browsers will be kept being supported after this change. Next, thank you. Next. Customers who use Internet Explorer can choose one of the three browsers we supported as a replacement. If your company has a policy to must adopt a web browser from Microsoft, you can use kernel-based Edge. Please notice that Microsoft Edge with IE mode is not certified. In fact, most of the functions of our product can be run well on all the supported browsers. However, there are three legacy implemented functions that can only run with IE. That's because the three functions are implemented by the legacy Java Applet technology. Next, please. Next, please. Thank you, Li-Tian. Firstly, computer. Previous page. Oh yes, previous page, Li-Tian.
Okay.
Thank you. Firstly, computer telephony integration, also known as CTI. When user using a legacy CTI method, each web client computer system has a Java runtime environment installed and does a one-time download of the CTI support code. After the CTI applet installed, it will enable the web client to accept the Service Manager system events from a CTI application. The figure 1 is an example. It's about after the events from CTI application is triggered, an interaction will be automatically created. Secondly, customers who are using Java Applet for CI visualization will be impacted. See figure 2. Thirdly, if customers are still in the Service Manager classic mode, the workflow graph rendering is relying on the applet. They will be impacted too. See figure 3. For these legacy applet-based features, there have already been replacement options provided. Next, please. For CTI, customer can adopt the new CTI method, which uses native HTML and JavaScript instead of the CTI applet, and therefore eliminates the dependency on your browser's ability to support your applet technology. The new CTI method has been supported from SM map.50. If your Sales Manager version is map.50 or above, you can directly use this new CTI method. About how to use it, you can access this online help link to get more details. Next, please. For CI visualizations, customers can set up a SM UCMDB server, UCMDB browsers integration to visualize the CI relationships with UCMDB browser CI visualization and impact widgets. This integration has been supported from SM map.31. Further, in SM next release, we are going to introduce the new semester topology. So there's going to be a new option for customers to view the CI relationship graph event. This control enables the web client users to view the topology or show the impact through CMS gateway. As a prerequisite, you will need to set up SM UCMDB server integration and then configure the CMS gateway settings. Next, please. For workflow, the Java Applet for workflow is only existing in the Service Manager Classic mode. If customers who are still in this mode will need to move the Service Manager Classic mode to either the Service Manager Hybrid or Cordless mode and use Process Designer workflow instead. From Service Manager 9.50, there is no Service Manager Classic mode existing anymore. If your Service Manager version is 9.50 or above, it's Process Designer workflow in the system. It can be displayed well in different browsers. Next, please. That's all for today's presentation. Any questions, welcome to raise or input to the chat panel.
Okay, thank you, Joyce. Well, so the topic for today is pretty much straightforward because Microsoft has announced the IE lifecycle. So we align this Microsoft announcement and make corresponding change regarding the support of IE11 in our software product. And today's presentation just I would like to let you know the replacement option regarding IE11. So if you have any questions, you can ask through the question board. So let me open it to see whether there are already some questions from you. Oh, there is one question regarding will it also apply to SMAX or SMA SM mix mode? Indeed, so we will need to take a solid confirmation with the corresponding product team. So today's presentation is mainly targeted for the Service Manager Classic mode, so which is to use the web browser to access Service Manager web tier. Okay. And there is another question regarding does Service Manager work with Opera web browser? Well, it can work, but we haven't, taken the effort to make official certification. And if there are, any customer would like to add this into the official support metrics, you can, just submit an idea to us, and we will process it later. Okay. So I'm not sure whether, since today's topic is really straightforward, so I'm not sure whether there could be any further questions from your side. So let me just, wait for another 1 minute. So if there is no further question, we can, conclude today's session. Okay, so since there are no more questions, so I would like to, conclude today's session. Thank you everyone for your joining and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a nice day. Goodbye.